introduce you to animating in Maya. I'm just going to do a simple animation and import it into our Unity project to show you guys how it all works and how we can export it properly. So first things first, this is the animation timeline, alright? So we can scroll through it using this bar here. I can shrink the bar and then scroll through the timeline, and when we click play, only the frames that are displayed on this timeline will be played, so to frame 19 in this case. It's quite important. Click and drag on the timeline to switch frames. You can hold shift and then you can select multiple frames. So if we wanted to delete all the keyframes, you can press delete there if you wanted to. So handy things to do. And if you want to mess about with any of these preferences, click this button here, so it goes to the animation preferences and stuff. So you can change the size of these and stuff like that. So to actually animate, I'm just going to make this go to a default position, and on frame 0 set a keyframe so it remembers the position. So in your animation preset, click the keyframe button. So things go red here and there's a red line here to show it's a keyframe. By the way guys, in the previous video I was making controls for the thumb to point them in the right direction, but it's going outside the scope of the video a bit, so all I decided to do was make the IK handles a bit bigger. And to do that, just go to display, where is it, animation, IK handle size, and then we can drag the size up and down. So a lot simpler than making controls, so it's quite easy to do. So we're at frame 1, we want our next frame to be at frame 24, let's say, 1 second in. Let's make another keyframe, and I want the guy to go for the gun, so grab the gun, yeah, put it about there, let's say. That looks pretty cool. So as we scroll through, yeah, it transitions between the keyframes. So again, let's go to frame 48, set another keyframe, and go back to the position he was in before. So I've gone off track a bit there. That'll do. So Maya remembers the keyframe points and transitions between them. So I want to play the whole animation, so let's drag this out to show the whole frame, and go back to frame 0, press play, boom, grab the gun, go back down. Alright guys, so we wanted to animate the hand and the gun together. We could select the gun and select the IK handle and just parent them, press P to parent, and as you can see now the gun goes with it. So we could use that in the future when we want to grab something, and then we could parent it to begin with and then play it like that. Nice little tricks. So let's double check it's not, go back a few times. Okay, so right, that's our animation. Let's go back to frame 0 now and import it into Unity. So I just want to click these two things, go to File, Export Selection, select these two things, the mesh and the bones. Let's go to our project, Mountainside Complete. I've made an animations folder. Let's just call this arm grab, just to show you guys what to do. So what was I going to do? So where's the animation? There it is. Within the file type specific options, guys, animation, extra options, that's the one, bake animation. We want to bake it so we can bake the constraints and stuff, so the animations actually work, so remember to do that. And export the selection, so arm grab is now it's doing it. Okay, so complex animation baked, that's fine, everything will work well I think. So here it is in Maya, Unity, sorry. And as you can see, I can set up some animations here. I should have deleted these out actually. So we can set up an idle animation 1 to 2. We could do that just once. We don't want it to loop, and we can call this one grab, where it actually grabs it. So frame 2 to 48. And just for an example, I'm going to loop this and loop it. Alright guys, remember to oh, I don't need to apply it. It's a bit weird, so I think that's how it was to begin with anyway. So let's drag it into the scene. It's really small, I haven't resized it, so let's just resize things. Find it. everything's working, our texture's there, that's really good. And here's our animation preferences within the game object in our hierarchy. So I want it to play the grab animation. See if this works. Play automatically, yep, I want it to do that. And let's see if it works. And that's our animation, guys. We can control this through scripting if we wanted to, so that's what we'll do in our game, but it's as simple as that. That's how we're going to animate, guys. Very easy to import, and it looks pretty good in Unity. Even though we got a warning in Maya, if I can find it, even though we got a warning, things work pretty well still. And that's it, guys. I'm going to save that out. I'm going to delete this from my scene. And one more thing, I'm just going to delete all these frames, these keyframes, delete. Alright, now our animation's not there. Boom. Just a little tip I want to show you guys. Say we want to put the arm in this position, but I don't like the way this is bending. What we can do is select the mesh and then go to our paint skin weights tool, and then as we paint, the actual thing will deform in real time, so we know what it looks like in this position. So I should have opened the attributes, but I'll do that now. Say we don't want any, well, say we do want weights here, we can go back down to the value, bring it up, bring the opacity up, and as you can see, as I paint, the mesh deforms as well, so we know what it will look like in that position. So really handy tip, because I think before I edited this, it was like that, and I was like, that's too thin. So I put the value down, played about with it, went up a bit, and it came out pretty well. So just a little tip, guys. And that's it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to do some real animations for our game, and then we can go back into Unity, code them out, and play with the camera and stuff, and then do the game. So thanks for watching. Hopefully see you in the next video.